In this video, I am going to teach you what to say if you can't answer an interview question. So you have three options. Let's take a look at them. Here we go.
So the first option you have when you cannot answer an interview question is to simply be honest and say you do not know the answer, but that you will get back to them with a response immediately after the interview has finished. Let's take a look at me using this option in an interview when I can't answer a question.
What is going to be the biggest challenge facing our industry in the next 12 months?
I'm very sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. However, as soon as I get back from the interview, I will carry out some research and I will contact you by email straight away to let you know.
Thank you.
So you will notice there that for option one, I said to the interviewer that I did not know the answer to the interview question, but that I would follow up immediately after the interview with my answer. So before I give you the other two options of what to say when you can't answer an interview question, here's that follow-up email. So you get back home after the interview, you research the answer to the question and then send the interviewer this email. Dear Sir, RE, answer to today's interview question and thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed today for the position of, and you would put the position there where the three crosses are. During the interview, I promised to come back to you with the answer to the interview question and then put the interview question there. My answer is as follows, and then you insert the answer and then finish off the email and say this. I thoroughly enjoyed the interview process and I very much look forward to working for your organisation if I am successful. If you need any further information from me, please do not hesitate to ask. Yours faithfully, put your name there and your contact telephone number. Now, I have put a copy of this follow-up email in the description below the video for you. So let's now move on and have a look at option two of what to say when you cannot answer an interview question. So option two is to give yourself some time and ask the interviewer if it is okay to come back to the interview question later in the interview. Let me now show you this option in practice during a live interview.
Can you give me an example of where you failed to complete a difficult task on time?
Would it be okay to come back to that question later on in the interview, please? I have been in that type of situation, but I just need a little bit more time to think about it. Would that be okay?
Yes, sure.
So that was option two of what to say if you cannot answer an interview question. Let's now move on to option three. So if they ask you a behavioural interview question, but you have never been in that situation before, tell them about a time when you observed the situation being played out by someone else. So what do I mean by that? Well, if the interviewer says to you, tell me about a time you delivered excellent customer service, but you've never been in that situation before. Now, instead of saying, I've never been in that situation before, so I cannot give you an answer, sorry, tell them about a time you were on the receiving end of good customer service. So let me now show you option three of what to say when you cannot answer an interview question live in an interview. Here we go.
Can you tell me about a time where you've delivered excellent customer service?
I'll be honest with you, I have not been in a position or a job before where I have provided excellent customer service. However, I do know what good customer service is. I am a very observant person and I've been on the receiving end of both good and poor customer service. To give you an example of how to deliver excellent customer service, my partner and I stayed at a hotel a few weeks ago, and on the way there, it was raining really heavily, so we got absolutely drenched. As soon as we walked through the hotel entrance, the hotel manager greeted us straight away. He brought over some towels so we could dry ourselves. He took us over to the reception area, sat us down in front of an open fire, brought us some tea and biscuits, and made us feel really welcome while he took our luggage up to our rooms. And it's those little things that make a big difference, because we discussed together how we felt valued and welcomed at the hotel, and we appreciated that he'd taken the time to look after us as soon as we got there. So we created a really good first impression. Since then, we've been back to the hotel again, and that was because of that excellent customer service. So even though I've not been in the position yet where I've delivered excellent customer service. I do know how to provide it.
So let's now recap on those 3 options of what to say when you cannot answer an interview question. Option number 1, tell the interviewer you do not know the answer to the interview question. Be honest, but tell them you will get back to them with an answer immediately following the interview. And don't forget, the email template is in the description below the video for you to make it easy. So don't forget to get a copy of that. Option 2 of what to say when you cannot answer an interview question is to ask the interviewer if it is okay to come back to the interview question later in the interview, because this gives you some time to think of a suitable answer. And option 3 of what to say when you cannot answer an interview question is relevant for behavioural interview questions. So for behavioural interview questions where you have not been in that situation before, explain a time when someone else demonstrated what to do in that situation. So that demonstrates that you have good observational skills and you do know what to do in that given situation. So the next thing to do is make sure you click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head over to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 21 great answers to tough interview questions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lots of you are passing your job interviews as a result of the content, and I don't want you to miss out. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video for you. And please give the video a thumbs up because that motivates me to create more for you. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Have a brilliant day.
What is going to be the biggest challenge facing our industry in the next 12 months?
I'm very sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. However, as soon as I get back from the interview, I will carry out some research and I will contact you by email straight away to let you know.
Thank you.